Well, last week I needed to take a break from a really long history book that I've been reading, and I picked this one up, The Chestnut Man, by a guy named Soren Sveistrup. What I didn't realize was that this book had been out for 7 or 8 years, and in fact, a Netflix drama series had been made out of this thing. Now, if you've already read this book or if you've seen the Netflix show, you may want to turn this review off right now and save yourself some time. This is one of those moody, atmospheric Nordic noir books, and it's also a complete page turner. The central idea is a really good one. A serial killer is on the loose in Copenhagen. This guy is killing mothers who are connected in one way or another with neglected or abused children. The killer leaves behind a kind of a signature, a trademark at each crime scene. The signature is a little doll made of matchsticks and a couple of chestnuts. And I guess this is some kind of simple Danish kid's handicraft. There's one thing about these Chestnut Men clues that blows the cops away. Each of them has fingerprints that belong to someone named Christine Hartung. Now, Christine is the 12-year-old daughter of the Danish Minister for Social Affairs, a woman named Rosa Hartung. Christine had been kidnapped a year before. A man had confessed to her murder. So now the question is, how are these fingerprints, her fingerprints, showing up on these little chestnut men? Now, like a lot of police stories, police shows, the story centers on the two cops assigned to the case. And their partnership is very definitely an odd couple, I'd have to say. The first cop is an ambitious career detective named Naya Thulin. She's a single mother. She wants to get out of the murder unit and get transferred to a cyber crimes department. Initially, she wants no part of this case, but she gets sucked into it just because of its sheer weirdness. The other cop is a guy named Mark Hess. Now, he's just gotten kicked out of Interpol and sent back to Copenhagen, where he had come from in the first place. Now, what this guy reminded me most of was the Matthew McConaughey character in the original HBO True Detective series. There's no question but that this book is seriously gruesome at times. So it's really not for the squeamish. The plot is ingenious and I'd say quite complex. You've got a bunch of red herrings thrown in. But there is plenty of action. The pacing is excellent. It's got short chapters that all seem to be cliffhangers, and they make the book nearly impossible to put down. I was guessing whodunit right to the end. So I rated this pretty high as a thriller. And I recommend it for anybody who is not too squeamish. See you next week.